Hi, this is Kim Watts of Easy Trader. Welcome to an exclusive review of the key economic news events which are being released in the coming week. Okay, the headline of course is the European inflation, which we'll see on Friday, but before then let's have a look at the other key figures that are coming out. We've got the Bank of Japan's Governor Kuroda speaking on Tuesday morning, followed by Bank of England Governor Carney testifying in front of the Select Committee, the Commons Select Committee, along with other members of the MPC. Often see volatility around this, but I'll come on to that shortly. We got UK, US GDP second releases coming out, and as I said, the European inflation. So day by day, already seen this morning. This is slightly late out to this week, but we've got the European German IFO business climate out, which came out relatively positive. It came above the expectations, so positive numbers there, which may help things a little bit. But it's not Germany per se that is the problem within Europe. As we know, it's the powerhouse of Europe, so it's an expectation to see some decent figures here. That said, let's have a look at Tuesday. So we got, as I said, the Bank of Japan Governor speaking, as is the Bank of England Governor Carney testifying. Now, as ever with these meetings when they occur, we can just see big volatility around these with no idea what they're going to say, so it's or what they're going to be asked by the Select Committee. So the times can get quite volatile, and we may see a tone set for the rest of the morning at least. In the afternoon, we got the US prelim GDP. So this is the second of the three readings, which comes on the second month. It takes 3 months to get the final figure. Now, within the US, there's so much to count. It often comes out. We often see a bit of variation. Although in the past 12 months, we've seen little variation in terms of movement of pips. Regardless of the fact that we've seen some quite indifferent figures coming out, so it's not a figure I'd particularly be looking to trade, but the post-trade may provide something for us to look at. Moving into Wednesday, we got again UK's second GDP figure. Now, as I've said on the report elsewhere, there's so few beans to count. The bean counters often get it right the first time, and we rarely see any variations from the initial estimate. So we'll be surprised if we see any movement from that news event. But of course, it's happening, and we should be aware. Then in the afternoon, we got US core durable goods. Now this is starting to give some moves. Last month we saw around about a 25 pip move off this bit of news, so the volatility is picking up around it as we move into a sort of a period where we could see some changes in interest rates being announced in the not so distant future. So as soon as we start seeing this get a bit more volatile, well, we've got to be aware of it, and again it may set up some post-trade news trades. Okay, moving into Thursday, where the US are stopping for Thanksgiving. Meanwhile, the Germans are releasing their CPI figures. Now, it's released all morning, but the last final figure comes out at 1 o'clock, so the combined figure comes out at 1 o'clock. But by that stage, as all the other figures are being released, it's pretty much the analysts have already made their decisions there in terms of where they feel that things are going. Now, it's a very key figure. With the CPI coming out the next day as well, so we could see some quite, as I say, high volatility around those numbers. The big figure really for the week is the European CPI inflation figure at 10 o'clock on Friday. Now we've seen so much concern regarding the low inflation, lack of growth, that and with Draghi's dovish speech the following previous Friday, it'll be interesting to see what pressures it puts on for the following week, for the sort of 4th of December's central bank meeting. So it could put on pressure to take further action. And we could see, if it doesn't come out particularly well, we could see yet another Friday sell-off, so we'll just be wary of that. And of course it's US Black Friday, so many of the US traders, whilst they've had a really good Thanksgiving day, they may take the Friday off as well, so can get a bit thin on the markets in the afternoons. Okay, that's it for me. Hope you have a great week. Bye for now.